Hi everybody, I'm Kirsten with Dakota County, and today we're going to hear from Gary, who's going to talk about how to repair a lamp. Before we hear from Gary, I would like to talk a little bit about our Fix-It Clinic program. Fix-It Clinics offer free guided assistance from volunteers who can help diagnose, troubleshoot, and repair your small household appliances, electronics, mobile devices, and more. Fix-It Clinics teach basic repair skills, build community, and also keep the number of repairable items out of the trash. We hope that these videos will help inspire and empower you to fix some of your items right at home. Now, without further introduction, let's hear from Gary.
First of all, a little bit of tools. Even for just basic lamp repair, some basic tools. You're probably going to need a straight slot screwdriver, a couple different sizes, including this pocket size can be very handy for some things. And sometimes not on the lamp, but you may find yourself in a little bit limited space, and a short stubby screwdriver is handy. A Phillips screwdriver, a couple different sizes also. We probably won't need, although on some lamps you might, adjustable wrench. Long nose pliers, very handy many times. This one has a spot that's cut out and two jaws, so it can cut wire there. In this case, I have a wire stripper. Sometimes you need that, sometimes you don't. You can get by with a knife if you're very careful. I don't need a lint brush. So that's the basic tools. To replace a lamp socket, what's going to happen is this switch will wear out over time. Where's the other one? You can buy a replacement just this much, or you can buy the whole thing. This one, same thing, except it's a rotating knob. Then there's pull chain, whatever you might need. I always like to point out on these parts that cover it up, there's a piece of cardboard inside. The reason for that is on these two screws, if you have a wire sticking out, you don't want a wire sticking out on both sides touching metal, because that'll cause a fire. It'll melt the metal. Short blow fuse if you're lucky and not cause a fire. So to fix this, some of these are actually Phillips, or some of them are both. We're going to simply take and unscrew one side, unscrew the other. The wires should come out of there fairly easily. They do. In this case, both of the wires are tinned, and you might take a look at your wire. Look at the whole cord. Is it really old and frayed? This one is not. It's in very good shape. It's a little bit wrinkled, but no big thing. In some cases, you need to take this wire, or you get a replacement, and you need to strip it back. You can see this wire, which I cut off of something. The bare wires are not visible. So what I want to do, one of two ways, is I want to cut just the black insulation. And so a wire stripper has got a variety of little holes, partly cut through, so that depending on the size of the wire. So I want to find the right one, because I want to cut just the plastic rubber insulation. And it should, if it's cut through well, there we go. It pulled it off, and you can see the part that I cut off is right there. I'm going to twist the wires together, and this is what I would twist to put underneath the screw. Okay? If I don't have that, I can take any number of small knives, pocket knife, whatever, and very carefully cut through the insulation. This you want to take your time on. Obviously, you don't want to cut your finger, but you want to cut very slowly to get through the insulation and not the strands of wire on the inside. Till you get to the point when it's really cut through there, the whole part will come off pretty easily. Let's finish the rest of that. Then we're going to take, to put a replacement in. If you need to replace the whole cord, by the way, you need to come underneath here and put the cord, follow it around, slide it up through the center. There's a knot right here. Why would they have a knot? Well, if you step on this cord, walking through the living room, step on the cord and jerk it with the other part, you won't pull those out and pull them out and short it out. It'll pull off and break the whole lamp. I'm going to wrap a wire underneath that screw all the way. You want to make sure you get the wire very carefully and properly, totally underneath that screw, and tighten it down. If you get this screw tightened down right on top of that wire, you know you have a very good solid connection over more metal surface. So you put that in there like this and push that down. These little grooves fit in those little notches there. So you need to just fit them in there and then push it down. And we'll see if we got it working right. Yes, works just fine. There's light.